I was contacted by the facilities team at Tower Bridge, out the blue, to say that they were doing some refurbishment work in the tower, the bridge, and they have apartments in there and restaurants and conference facilities and things like that. That certainly I wasn't aware of. I just thought it was the bridge that went up and down over the Thames. But they've in the feet, or the 2 feet right at the base as they go into the Thames, there's 2 plant rooms in there with boilers that haven't worked there for quite some while, and they needed to replace them. But they said they've got an access problem, and would we be interested in having a look to see whether we could do something? So not wanting to turn it down, opportunity down, I said yes we would, and I asked Robert Hollingworth, who's our senior project engineer, to go down and have a look, because he's the sort of guy who will get these things done. And sure enough, you walk across the bridge and you go down through a big archway wooden door, and you'd go down a set of stairs right to the basement. There's the old boilers, and the guy there said, well, the only way in and out is the way you've come up and down that very tight staircase. So we need the boilers coming out and new ones going in. Is that possible? So we've had a look at it and thought, well, okay, yes, we can get the oxyacetylene down and cut the boilers up, the existing boilers, and handball them up to the surface. And likewise, we could cut the steel here, because they got permission to use steel shell boilers rather than condensing boilers because it's a historic building. So we were able to cut the steel out in the factory in Newark and deliver it down to site in piece parts. And we had a 4-man team do that, and we then had to handball it all the way down to the basement. And then 2 of the guys off the shop floor went and welded it all up, and we were able to pressure test it. And once the T Browns had been and connected all the pipe work up, we were able to go back and put all the casings on, put the burners on, and commission it and fire it up. It was interesting, but for the sort of guys we have on the shop floor here who've got 30, 40, some of them got 50 years service doing this sort of stuff, it was fairly straightforward. And whilst we were there, the guy from Tower Bridge did say that we were the only company who said that we could do it, and that's because we have the facility and we still hand build boilers, so we can do quite a lot of bespoke work, and having the facility here allows us to do that.